have to have your wits about you while walking through this market because you can get pretty easily frustrated.
Yeah, I'll call the police. Policia. They certainly are, yeah. I actually feel pretty annoyed at the moment.
Yeah. And they're still giving us like weird looks and all this. It's like, if you want to continue, actually
they're not the best off, but I still feel like there's better ways to go about it.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. على ما كيبان إخواني الكرام أن بعض التجارب السياحية في مدينة مراكش بالخصوص كانت جد متعبة بسبب إلحاح بعض الباعة ومحاولة البعض الفرض واحد المجموعة من الرسوم غير مبررة على السياح، بحال فرض دفع المال مقابل تسويق التعابين. بحال هذه الممارسات يمكن باش تجعل التجربة أقل راحة وكتوضع السياح في واحد الموقف اللي كيشعروا فيه بالضغط وحتى الاستغلال. من الطبيعي جدا باش تكون الأسواق الشعبية مليئة بالحركة والتفاعل، ولكن منين كيولي الإلحاح الشديد وكتحول التعاملات التجارية إلى محاولات غير نزيهة، هذا حتميا غادي يأثر على الاستمتاع بجمال المدينة والسحر ديالها. التصرف العدواني لبعض الباعة كيجعل من التنقل في السوق أكثر صعوبة، خاصة في الوقت اللي كيتم به استهداف الزوار بواحد الشكل مباشر وبطريقة كتضغط عليهم للشراء أو الدفع. ولكن ورغم هذه الجوانب السلبية كتبقى مدينة مراكش واحد المدينة اللي هي غنية بالمفاجآت والتجارب الفريدة، ودائما ما كيلقاو الزوار ديالها اللحظات الإيجابية اللي كتعوض أي متاعب، بحال مثلا التعامل مع أشخاص اللي كيكونوا ودودين والاستمتاع بجمال الأماكن التراثية وتذوق الأطباق التقليدية اللذيذة. أخي الكريم، أختي الكريمة، ما تنساوش تدعمونا باللايك والاشتراك باش يوصلكم الجديد ديالنا دائما. نمشيو نشوفو الفيديو.
Today we're taking you on a tour of the Red City of Morocco, where we explore ancient palaces and secret gardens. Take a horse carriage ride through the inner Medina, indulge in some delicious Moroccan cuisine.
This might be one of the tastiest.
Oh wow. Get lost in a maze of colourful markets.
Can you get me a baby tortoise?
And come face to face with cobras, monkeys and scammers at the famous el-Fnaa Square.
Am I a bit intimidated? Yeah, definitely. These people are really aggressive. We have just arrived in Marrakesh and we've just left our Airbnb. So excited to explore this city today.
Marrakesh is nicknamed the Red City, and I can certainly see why. All of
هادو السياح من أستراليا هنا كتعطي التقديم الشامل للزيارة ديال مدينة مراكش، سواء كانت فيها سلبيات أو إيجابيات. حنا غادي نناقشوا شنو هي الجوانب الجميلة وشنو هي الجوانب السيئة في هاد الرحلة ديالها.
There's tickets to come in here and visit the complex, but I have to say it's a nice welcome relief from the hustle and bustle outside. And the garden here is actually really pretty. It has beautiful rose gardens surrounding all the tombs. Sardian Sultan Ahmed Al-Mansur Ed-Darby was just as extravagant in life as he was in death. He actually was nicknamed the Golden King because he loved luxury and such a lavish lifestyle. Before his death, he actually imported Carrara marble all the way from Italy to be able to include it here in his tomb. After he died, this whole complex was walled up and totally forgotten about until 1917, when people actually spotted it from aerial photography. Now we're going back out to the hustle and bustle to see what else we can find. There are so many of these laneways snaking around the city, you could seriously get lost. So yeah, use your GPS.
This lady wanted to show us her stall. It is very beautiful. Oh,
This one.
oh, that is very pretty.
No, a moment. This one very nice. It's actually good.
Okay, give us a good price.
How much?
How much?
You?
100 dirham.
This one silver. Give me 350.
No, 150 last price.
Give me Last price 250. يلا no problem. 200.
175.
180. يلا.
Okay.
Good negotiation. You happy?
Happy.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy. Just walking past this shop that's selling spices and herbs and oils, and they also sell tortoises. Very cute.
So cute. I want a baby tortoise.
I actually used to have a little tortoise when I was younger, so yeah, it's bringing me back. Little Tommy.
The tortoises are certainly getting into the lettuce. There's this one in particular that's munching away. Its little neck is going like...
It is so adorable, I can't. I could spend the whole day just watching this guy.
Can you get me a baby tortoise? Is that no? Oh. Can I feed? Its little tongue. Oh, it's so cute. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's going to be the highlight of today. Apparently this is a sukari date. Very sweet. It's very fresh. Tastes like honey. A little bit different to the sukari dates in Saudi, but still very good. So cute, so nice. Got a free date. Very tasty date, actually. Good.
Yeah, those
Did you
dates
like
were
it?
delicious. Yeah, I like mine. It was delicious. Oh, it's another one. Do you want it or should I have
No,
it?
you have it. You have it. Very good.
Delicious.
There are so many nice restaurants and cafes in this city. We're just walking along.
على العموم كتبقى مدينة مراكش مدينة رائعة جدا، ومهما تقال عليها كتبقى مدينة دائما رائعة.
And a massive eucalyptus tree.
Reminds us of home.
Yes. It's really weird. When we're trying to find the different landmarks around this city, there's people standing around and kind of trying to tell us where to go. And there's one guy just told us that the Badi Palace is actually closed because they have prayer at the moment. But it's clearly not.
ملي كيسولوا على شي واحد المعلم تاريخي كيبغيو يمشيو يزوروه كيسولوا عليه كيقولوا لهم راه ساد. قلت هي هذه المسألة هذه تثارت الانتباه ديالها، ما عرفتش علاش كيكذبوا عليهم ويقولوا لهم راه ساد، ملي كيوصلوا ليه كيلقاوه حال. قلت هذه المسألة ما بغاتش تفهم لها هي.
Pop it down in the comments and let us know, because we are really confused. We also had a guy tell us yesterday that this place was closed, so we ended up not going yesterday. I don't know, I don't get it, but it seems to be a very common practice that they try to tell you that the different landmarks are closed. All right, let's go into the open palace. Right, let's go. Okay, we just got into the Badi Palace and yes, it is open.
This is a pretty massive palace. I couldn't even imagine living in a place this big. It is absolutely crazy. There is even a small oasis with lots of fruit trees in the middle, which looks really pretty.
This archway behind me that's under construction looks like it would have been the former entrance to the palace. In the courtyard, there are also a number of really large swimming pools. This place would have looked absolutely spectacular back in its glory days. We're going to head down these stairs. Apparently there's a bit of a labyrinth under here, so let's go and have a look. Feels a bit cooler down here.
These underground tunnels are really nice and cool, so a nice break from the sun. I think this area would have been really, really creepy in the 16th century when it was built.
The Badi Palace was actually built by al-Mansur, so the same guy where we visited the tombs earlier today. It was built in the 16th century and it was just as extravagant as his tombs. Unfortunately, the predecessor, one of the sultans, actually took all the gold and the turquoise and any of the gems and took them up to the next capital of Meknes. Another fun fact, this place was actually built to be a palace initially, but then it was converted to a harem where al-Mansur had his 4 wives and 24 concubines. In 1956, after the Moroccan independence, it was actually converted to a residence for King Hassan II. After that, he actually converted it to a tourist site, which it is now today.
So on top of this building, it looks like there's some remnants of an old chimney and there are some stalks up on top. It looks like they're really enjoying life up there. So the price for a ticket into this palace is 100 dirhams per person, and it's definitely worth a visit. And make sure you don't listen to those people outside that's telling you that this place is closed, because
اللي ثار الانتباه ديالي اخواني الكرام هو انهم جايبين عندهم واحد المعلومات جد غزيره على التاريخ ديال المغرب، حيث كنوجدوا انهم كيقولوا شي اشياء احنا اصلا ما كنعرفوهاش، احنا اللي مغاربه ما كنعرفوهاش. كاين بعض الاشياء اللي كتخفى علينا، هذه شيء اشياء تحسب لهم في الحقيقه.
Just standing outside the mosque at the moment in the courtyard. They have these beautiful trees surrounding the courtyard. They even have some pine trees, which I did not expect, but they also have lovely palms. It's also a really busy street along here with some really nice restaurants. Has a really cool vibe.
It is certainly a popular tourist place. It is extremely busy right now.
Yes, we know where all the people are in Marrakesh. They're all here at the Bahia Palace. So, first impressions, looks really nice. Beautiful courtyard, gorgeous carvings, gorgeous tiles. I'm obsessed with the tiles. It is 100 dirhams per person, so make sure that you have plenty of cash because they don't take card. We are burning through the cash this morning. I feel like every site costs money, so be prepared for that.
There is so much detail and it's painted all different colors and it's so intricately painted with different patterns as well.
Wow. Yeah, this one is a little bit different. It's lined with blue and yellow lattice. And also the ceiling is a bit different here. It's painted with different colour stripes. So, yeah, but just as beautiful.
So we were wanting to know how much a 45-minute tour will be around the Medina, and originally he said it was going to be 150 dirham per person, and that's 450 dirham in total. We're like, no way, we're max paying 200 dirham. And we started walking away, then all of a sudden 200 was fine. So we now are going on a 45-minute horse ride around the Medina for 200 dirham.
Maybe we're getting the budget horse.
Definitely going to make sure I put a timer on, and if it's anything under 45 minutes, I'm going to say do another loop. Okay?
Ella's very strict.
And the 45-minute timer starts now.
Definitely a nice way to see the city. It's such a lovely breeze sitting up here. It was starting to get a bit hot walking around, so it's nice to sit down and relax a little. I do feel a little sorry for the horses though. At least there are two of them sharing the load. I hope they get lots of water after this trip because it is quite hot, especially on the bitumen on the road. So first impressions of Marrakesh. So surprised that there are so many tourists. I think we were really shocked, especially after being in Casablanca and then being in Fez. Marrakesh is also very unique and very beautiful. Loving the rusty, beautiful red walls. It's just very aesthetic. All the markets and all the restaurants. Definitely a beautiful city. And it also has some green spaces in amongst the city as well, which is really nice. So it's just not all buildings. But yeah, really liking it. I have to say Morocco has been a huge surprise. People are so friendly and nice. Yeah, it's okay. Some of the shopkeepers can get a little persistent. I think we're doing a good job handling them, especially Ella.
I feel a little bit better about the horses now. I was feeling quite bad because it's really hot outside, but we have actually stopped for the horses to have a big drink of water. There's like a little drinking place for the horses, which is really cute. Didn't get scammed. We probably sound overly skeptical of getting scammed, but it's because it has happened before and we're a little paranoid. But yes, it is nice to know that there are some people out there that are not trying to scam you. And we gave him an extra 50 dirhams because he didn't scam us and he actually did the full 45 minutes.
We have just arrived at the famous el-Fnaa market square and I have to say it's all happening. We're here during midday, but still things are kind of crazy. We have people playing music to cobras, ladies doing henna, people selling all kinds of things and coming up to you. Oh my gosh, and there's also monkeys here in the market. I feel like he's going to put it on me. Very cute, but I don't want a monkey put on me. I think it's going to get even more crazy later on. Just walking past these juice shops and oh wow, the fruit looks absolutely amazing. I have to say the juices here in Morocco, absolutely delicious, especially the orange juice.
We've just spotted a few rooftop cafes with fans that spray cold water and then it blows all on you while you're sitting down. I absolutely love that, so I'm looking forward to sitting underneath one of those and cooling down.
Wow, check out this view from the cafe. It looks absolutely amazing. You can see the whole square from here. And it's nice and cool with the fans and this spray is creating kind of like an air conditioning. It's absolutely amazing.
I have ordered a virgin strawberry mojito. It looks so delicious. Oh yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. So refreshing.
I ordered an orange, ginger, lemon, apple and carrot juice. Let me have a taste. Oh wow, you can really taste the ginger. It's really strong. Oh, it tastes absolutely delicious and it is so cold. It's exactly what we needed.
For lunch, we all ordered tagines. I ordered the chicken tagine and it comes with olives, garlic, lemon. It looks absolutely delicious. Very good.
These lamb tagines look absolutely delicious. We have certainly had quite a fair share of tagines on our trip in Morocco so far. This one actually comes with prunes and figs.
This might be one of the tastiest.
Oh wow.
Got some flavour in there.
I'm loving how it comes with the dried fruit. It really just helps to balance out the flavours because the lamb has a little bit of fat on it.
Just walked past some stores where they were preparing the meat for the tagines. Not the best sight, like getting into the cutting of the meat. But the cooked version smelled absolutely delicious.
Just came across this beautiful shop with these gorgeous traditional dresses. This is so beautiful. I love it with the sheer sleeves. It also has like a sheer part down here. Very a little bit more modern, I think. I love this belt and the beading is so beautiful and this is my favorite color. I love it. So pretty.
Wow, that is one busy shop. I wonder how many different items they actually have in there for all your souvenir needs. That's for sure.
I'm totally obsessed with these lamp shops. They're absolutely beautiful. I think we're gonna have to get some for our house. I love all the different shapes and the patterns and all the beautiful geometric designs. I could have a whole house filled with them. How about a pair of these shoes?
I wonder whose hair they are made out of.
It's like if you're in your werewolf phase.
Or your Chewbacca era.
What is this made from?
Cow.
From cow?
Cow hair?
From the tail?
من الأشياء الجميلة اللي كتخلي السياح مذهولين هي الصناعة التقليدية المغربية وخصوصا القفطان المغربي.
We have just arrived at the secret garden. It is a little hidden oasis in between all the busy markets.
It's such a beautiful and peaceful garden, and they even have a coffee shop in here. So perfect place to come and sit and relax.
I've been getting a strong smell of rosemary and I've been wondering where it's been coming from, and I just realized they have made a hedge out of rosemary. That looks so cool. I've never seen that before.
We've just reached this beautiful pavilion in the middle of the garden and it has such a gorgeous painted ceiling. It's so beautiful and definitely a nice place to relax because it's in the shade. You certainly don't want to lean up against this tree. Check out all the spikes. It's a really unusual tree, apparently from South America. It has a fully green trunk. I have never seen anything like it. It's really cool, very fascinating. Certainly a beautiful view from the terrace up here. It looks absolutely gorgeous, overlooks the whole garden. I can actually see another rooftop terrace just across from us. I reckon that also has a really nice view. I think it's a little bit hot to sit up here and have a drink today, but if it was cooler, this would be a really nice place to sit. We've just walked into this really cool riad. It has so much atmosphere. It's very colourful. They've actually turned it into shops. So there's souvenirs, there's pottery, clothes. Yeah, it's really cool, very colourful. I'm loving the balcony. Similar to the one in Fez, they have this huge measuring scale where they would measure cotton and other types of products to sell here at the market.
We've just arrived at Madrasa Ben Youssef, which is a 14th century UNESCO World Heritage Site. It used to be an Islamic school. I absolutely love the mosaic tiles. They are just so colourful. I can even see that some of the tiles have Arabic inscriptions on them. If you know what some of these Arabic inscriptions translate to, let us know down in the comments.
We've just arrived at the prayer hall. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that carved wall with the beautiful archways and the pillars. It is really beautiful, and the ceiling, all the different colours and geometric shapes, is a really stunning place. Behind me you can see there's a basin here. This was actually used for the ablutions or for doing wudu, so for cleansing before doing the prayer. Just exploring the upstairs area, and they have all these really cute little rooms. Some of them look over the courtyard, and then they have these other rooms where they have another inner courtyard and then lots of small rooms surrounding it. Again, lots of beautiful carvings and paintings. That was so beautiful, definitely worth a visit. We're currently heading to the tanneries, which are in the northern part of the Medina. Now, it's a little bit of a risk because we have read some really horrendous stories of people getting scammed and some of the guides being extremely aggressive trying to get money out of them. We already have one person that just walked there, follow us, and yeah, we're going to try to shake him. We're going to give it a go for now and see what happens. We've just arrived at the tannery here and we're getting a pretty up close and personal look. You can actually see the animals that have been brought from the slaughterhouse. You can definitely smell it. You can see all the pools out there, all the basins.
فيديو رائع إخوان الكرام، كيستحق منا أننا نشاهده، خصوصا وأنه كتعتبر وسيلة من الوسائل اللي ممكن نروجوا بها البلاد ديالنا، لأنه في الحقيقة ما خلاو حتى شي حاجة ما قالوهاش في هذا الفيديو. فيديو رائع يستحق المشاهدة.
Or a leather jacket.
So how much to take us? He said what we like. All right, we're going to give him 50 dirhams and we'll see what happens. So like 50 dirhams? Yeah? Okay. All right. He's agreed on 50 dirhams, so we'll see. Yeah. Actually seems like kind of a sweet old guy, so I'm just hoping he doesn't scam us.
I have to say, this one isn't as spectacular as the one in Fez. It looks a bit messy.
So at this tannery, a lot of the basins are actually closed and the leathers are actually inside the basins. They actually leave them there for a few weeks so that the colour can take all the way and penetrate right throughout the material.
We definitely recommend, if you want to see a really impressive tannery, definitely rather visit the one in Fez than the one here in Marrakesh.
You can check out our video actually. We'll link it down in the description, so you can click on that and you can have a look and you can see the difference between the tanneries, but they're very smelly but very picturesque, the ones up in Fez.
So we actually ended up paying him 100 dirham, a little bit extra, instead of the 50 that we agreed on, because he didn't scam us. So for those scammers watching this right now, the moral of the story is to not scam people, because then people will probably give you more money because they're happy that you didn't scam them.
We've just arrived back at Jemma el-Fnaa Square and oh my gosh, this place is insane. It is so busy now, probably because it's a lot cooler now, so now everybody's out and about.
A little demonstration of people walking in front.
menu.
That is what is happening at the moment. People keep standing in front of you.
It's a bit of a zigzag route through the market, that's for sure.
You really have to have your wits about you while walking through this market, because you can get pretty easily frustrated.
Yeah, patience, that's for sure.
Zen. Channeling some Zen. So you can't even take a photo or a video from afar of anything near the snakes, because then they come up to you with their hats saying, you take photo, you take any video, here, you need to give me money. And then they start getting kind of aggressive, and then
he's like, delete it.
And then we're walking away, like, obviously not. There's no sign saying we can't take any photos. And then he starts screaming at us, mafia.
Yeah, these people are actually pretty crazy. Not a very nice attitude. They actually come over and try to kind of...
إلى هنا إخواني الكرام كنكون جينا على نهاية الفيديو. كنتمنى من الله ينال الإعجاب ديالكم، وإلى فرصة قادمة إن شاء الله.
The moment.
Yeah. And they're still giving us like weird looks and all this. It's like, if you want to continue actually getting any money at all, you need to be nice to tourists.
I have to say, this is the most hectic, insane, wild, crazy market that we have ever been to. Are we having fun? Not sure, but it's definitely an experience, and I'm glad that we're experiencing it here on our last night in Morocco. Am I a little scared? Little bit. Am I a bit intimidated? Yeah, definitely. These people are really aggressive. You literally cannot walk past anything without people coming and hassling you. Like, I have empathy, you know, being a geography teacher, I do care a lot about people, and I can have empathy that they have a family to feed and maybe they're not the best off. But I still feel like there's better ways to go about it. For example, the guy that took us on the horse ride today, he was super sweet and super nice. We actually gave him extra. The lady at the shop today where we bought jewelry, she was so sweet and kind, made us feel really welcome. She didn't intimidate us. She wasn't hassling us. So we paid her extra. I really feel like they need to crack on to this. They need to do the whole nice thing. I feel like that's more powerful than the aggressive, intimidating route.
Yeah.
We've had an amazing time exploring Marrakesh. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. See you next time on Living the Joe Life.